Hello everyone, I hope you're having a great start to your weekend. I went to a thrift store quickly this morning and had a very strange experience. There was a bunch of people there in the morning, all resellers, like the usual people that I know. You have the t-shirt kids and this guy and that guy and all the different people that are there all the time, much more than we are even. Some like full-time resellers and stuff. And everyone was pretty excited because you can kind of see through there are two different doors, and the one door you can see in and kind of see what's there, and it was packed full of bins, and they all looked, full to the brim, looked like tons of stuff, and everyone was very hyped and ready to go. And you get the usual like push and shove and like run into the door. There's that first rush every morning that you go in and things settle down, but it settled down faster than normal because I don't think I've ever seen such a great combination of amount of stuff, yet so little before. There have been times where we've gone in and there aren't that many bins out, but there's great stuff, and other times where there's a good number of bins out, but there's, not a whole lot there, but never seemed to where it was packed full. I mean, I think maybe once I've seen every bin out the way it was today, packed full of stuff, but it was just junk. I mean, literal belongs in the dumpster junk, which is not typical. There's normally some of that mixed in with the other stuff. Like there's always junky things, broken things, whatever, mixed in with all the good stuff. That it was mostly just the leftover junk. I don't know what was going on, but I did find a few cool things, and everyone was kind of disheartened after about 5 minutes of being there, but it felt like everyone kind of grabbed a handful of really good things that they found, but it was within, I think I checked, about 30 bins of these giant blue bins, and for 30 bins, it's not a lot of stuff, but it was okay. It was still worth the trip. Grab some cool things, but yeah, it was just a very odd morning. A couple things I found. Again, not a ton. I only left with one book because again, like it was so junky that most of the books were paperback books that were destroyed, ripped apart, water damage, this, that, whatever. I found one book for us, a Star Trek book, The Corps of Engineers, Wounds. So, at least if I found a book, it was a Star Trek book. So there you go. That was the one book find. One video game find for the PC, the Age of Mythology, which I always absolutely love this. I know my brother loved this too. We both played this on the Mac and PC. Great game. I actually prefer Age of Mythology to any of the Age of Empires games. Those are all great, but this is the one that really stuck with me. This is the one I would replay. It's Age of Mythology. That was just fantastically well done. Few audio CDs. This is pretty cool. I have to look this up. The case is really awesome, but it is Bond Back in Action, a special limited edition soundtrack from the fan club. Check this out. But look at this cool red plastic case that it came in. So I'd have to look it up. It has the booklet is complete and the disc is in great condition. So it's really cool enough that I grabbed it without even looking anything up because I'm like, that's going to be something cool. The 2-disc soundtrack to Ben-Hur. And this was just so timely. This, I think, found it for weighs almost nothing, and it'll probably sell pretty quickly, though. Overcoming Grief and Loneliness, a 2 CD set. So, Overcoming 2020. We'll sell that in 2021. And on the VHS side, one older, and these kind of older, hard to find, rare cartoons or things that just died on VHS, I'll pick up. Looked it up, definitely worth picking up, definitely worth my time. They usually sit for a long time because it's something like a little out there, a little peculiar, but when they do sell, they sell for a decent amount. So it's always worth grabbing them, just knowing they're going to sit for a while. But I've sold a couple recently like that. But I've never heard of this. Welcome back, Will I don't know, CWAC. Quack, I guess, because it's, supposed to be a duck. But anyway, it's animated, 10 animated tales for children's age 2 to 5, one of those Family Home Entertainment releases, one of those just bizarre VHS, died on VHS type of cartoon things that worth grabbing, because it's something interesting, will sit for a while, but will sell for a heck of a lot more than you grab it for. Grey's Anatomy, the complete second season uncut on DVD. And I think we have season 1 up right now in the store, so I'm probably going to just edit that listing to include season 2. We'll find that and redo that one. Sealed copy of Unfaithful. one of these PBS Kids 20 Incredible Tales lots, 4 hours of fun, so a bunch of different PBS Kids shows, and a lot of like fairly recent stuff that if it wasn't for my little cousin I would never know, but like Wild Kratts, Nature Cat, I know he's watched a bunch of time, Daniel Tiger's Neighborhood he used to watch, Ready Jet Go he would watch, and I would watch anytime John Raimi Miser came on screen, so check that out. Runaway Bride on DVD, another PBS Kids thing, Curious George Makes New Friends, and then Against All Odds Special Edition, and then found one toy, and every time this happens, this happened recently with the Ninja Turtles toy, I found like one cool 80s toy, and I just dig like a frenzy, there's gotta be more, there's gotta be more, and a lot of times there's not more, it's just one random thing, but complete with the saddle and all that stuff here, we have Skeletor's Ride Panther, so that's pretty cool to find. Have to clean it up a bit, has some scratches and whatever, but I'll clean it up a bit, and that's pretty cool. Compare it to the one that I have already, and that was it. Again, well, not quite it. There's one other thing I found, but it's a Christmas gift for somebody. Random last minute thing. As I'm about to send it out, mail it this morning to my brother down in North Carolina, I found something for him for Christmas, so I can't show that. A really cool last minute find. I'm glad I grabbed it. That was it for the bargain room. Waited for the main room after just kind of digging around, double checking all those bins, whatever. Didn't have to wait that long for the main room. Main room was the opposite. The main room was just empty. It was a bunch of empty shelves, a bunch of Christmas junk, and some of the usual stuff that's been sitting there for forever that you'd think would have been cycled out and sent somewhere else or sent to the bargain room or something, because that's how things usually get cycled through, but some stuff has been sitting there since pre-initial shutdown. Like, there are some things that I genuinely remember seeing, and they're exact, because they're like, back is missing, whatever, it has to be the exact same item. They've been sitting there since February. I mean, I don't know. But the main room was pretty much dead. It was nothing. But I did find one really cool thing for me, the most exciting find of the day, and you have to be someone like me to think this is exciting, but it was funny because I went through like 3 phases of thought as I saw it, and I'm like, oh my gosh, and I grabbed it off the shelf, and it was like super cool and exciting, and then I put it back because I'm like, that's too big, it's stupid, you don't need that, you're probably going to annoy the wife, kind of thing, like, you know what I mean, that type of thing. And then I looked at it again, and was like, oh, that's super cool, and it was $3, it was a $3 sticker. I'm like, okay, for $3, I'm taking this home, because that was the deciding factor. But this is just super cool. But the very best of the Mary Tyler Moore Show VHS box set, and I absolutely love this show. As someone who's a huge fan of the Dick Van Dyke Show, moving on from that then to watch Mary Tyler Moore Show, and just fantastic. Mary Tyler Moore is amazing. My favorite is Valerie Harper as Rhoda. So that was I love this show. Lou Grant, Lou Grant is like my spirit animal. You know what I mean? I love Lou Grant. But yeah, just fantastic. And this is such a cool box set. This is awesome. This, again, I saw it on the shelf. It was sitting out this way. I'm like, holy crap, that's awesome. Put it back. This is too big. No way. But I saw the $2.99 sticker on there, which I'll be able to peel off pretty easily. $3, man. I can't resist that for this. So that's really cool. So it's a nice box set, and I like what they did with it too. Because then I love when VHS did this a lot. Like Xena and Hercules box sets, some Star Trek things, a lot of anime, especially like anime, Dragon Ball Z and things like that, where if you completed the set, it completed a picture. It was a great way to try and make you like, I gotta have them all, gotta complete the picture on the side of the box. I remember Dragon Ball Z did that for like each saga. It was a picture. So they did have VHS, but this is cool because it has a best of. It has several episodes from each season. So this one has the premiere from season 1, 70 to 71 is the premiere, and Support Your Local Mother. So of course it has to have the premiere. It's like a guarantee for season 1. Then we have season 2. Season 3 set. Season 4, the last really of the Rhoda years, so the Lars Affair and Ted Baxter meets Walter Cronkite. So this is one of the better ones of the selections. Those are 2 really good episodes. And then season 5, Mary Richards Goes to Jail in the System. classics. And then season 6, we have, this is a guarantee, I knew without even looking this was going to be in it, Chuckles Bites the Dust. And Once I Had a Secret Love, but Chuckles Bites the Dust is like one of the most famous episodes, award-winning episodes, obviously that was going to be in there. And then the final season from season 7, we have Lou Dates Mary and the last show, another one that's guaranteed. Season 1 has to have the premiere, and the final season has to have the final episode. See an image of in the back there. But just a fantastic show. Absolutely love it. If you've never seen it, check it out. I think the entire thing is still on Hulu. I don't know about other things, Netflix or whatever, but I'm pretty sure the entire show is still on Hulu. So check that out if you have Hulu and you haven't seen the show. Fantastic show. But yeah, this box set, when I saw it, I'm like, oh, that is a thing of beauty. And I have to figure out where this is going. But yeah, for $3, I mean, come on. You know, a sampling of some of the best episodes of all 7 seasons. I love this picture on the front here. Just fantastic, great stuff. Mary Tyler Moore Show is fantastic, and that alone, for me, made the trip worth my time.